Categories of polygons. Your learning target today is I can reason with shapes and their attributes, and you'll know you're successful when you can determine shapes by their attributes, which are the number of sides and angles it has. These are the polygons that we are going to be learning about this year, and with these polygons, there's something I want you to notice. So, of course, we know that triangles have 3 sides, and we know that they can all look different. We have a right triangle, we have an equilateral triangle, we even have scalene triangles, where the triangles all have 3 sides, but they look a little bit different. But it doesn't matter because they're all triangles. Quadrilaterals are the same. It's anything with 4 sides. So we have, of course, we have the square, where all sides are equal. We have a rectangle, we have a rhombus, and we also have a trapezoid. We have pentagons. Now, pentagons, you might see, of course, this looks very familiar, the one I circled in red. That pentagon is a traditional pentagon. It has 5 sides. But guess what? This also has 5 sides, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is also considered a pentagon. So it doesn't matter if it looks like your average pentagon that you're used to seeing, as long as the shape is closed and it has 5 sides, it is a pentagon. Just like with the hexagon that we have down here in green. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides on this one. And that would be our normal hexagon that we're used to. But this other one that kind of looks like a down arrow a little bit also has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is also considered a hexagon. Then we have octagon. I did the same thing. This is our standard octagon, where I would notice this with a stop sign because it looks like a stop sign. It's the same exact shape, so it's an octagon. How many sides do you think an octagon has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like an octopus has 8 tentacles, right? So 8 sides for an octagon. Well, this octagon right here next to it that I'm circling in purple is also considered an octagon because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. Something else that is very important to notice are the root words to our polygons. So I hope that with triangle, the root word try. I hope that you know of another word that also starts with try. That means 3. Like a tricycle. How many wheels does a tricycle have? It has 3. Just like a triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. And that root word try actually means 3. So that is your hint to know that, anything with a T-R-I, try, if in the front, it means 3 of something. Same with quad. I don't know about you, but I've ridden on a quad. How many wheels or tires does a quad have? 4. So quad means 4. And so anytime I see quad, that's my little hint to myself that, quad means 4. Pentagon, that root word, pent, means 5. So pent, if I see pent in the front of something, that means 5. This is one of my favorite ones because it's probably one of the easiest hints that I know of, hex. Hex is a hint for me that means 6, because 6, if I wrote out the number 6, has an X in it, and so does hex. So hex means 6. And then, of course, octagon. Oct means 8. And again, you could think of an octopus. 8 means oct, and oct means 8. So those are some really good ways to remember your root words to help you remember polygons. What polygon did I draw right here? This polygon, I need to think of how many sides does it have and how many angles does it have. That will help you in finding out what polygon this is, because these attributes are what make our shape the shape that we have. So think about how many sides and angles it has, and think about what shape I have right in front of me. It might not look like the traditional shape or polygon that we have seen a lot of in our school career, but think about how many sides and angles it has, and that will help you. So for this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles. And then how many sides do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So something with 6 sides and 6 angles. Oh, I remember a polygon that you had an X in it, like the word 6 has, right? What shape was that? That was a hexagon. So that's what this polygon is, a hexagon, because it has 6 sides and 6 angles. Good job. This is the last polygon for today. I want you to figure out what the name of this polygon is. Think about how many sides it has, and think about how many angles it has. And think about those 2 attributes to help you classify this polygon. So go ahead and pause the video and count those sides and angles and determine which polygon this is called. All right, by looking up how many angles it has, remember you're looking at the corners, so you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 angles altogether. And then the sides, we're just looking at those sides. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sides and 8 angles. What was that root word that meant 8? Oct, like an octopus, right? So this polygon is an octagon. Nice job. So remember, your learning target today is I can reason with shapes and their attributes, and you'll know you're successful when you can determine shapes by their attributes, which are the number of sides and angles it has.